And what's up, everybody? How is everybody doing this fine March weekend? I almost said May. I'm just pushing it ahead. My mic working? It looks like it's working. Okay, good. Yeah, the crash that the paramotor crash that happened. There's so many theories and stuff going on, and honestly, I'm just sitting back and watching at this point because everybody seems to be an expert now and knows how it happened and what happened, and you can clearly see that he flew back through his wake. Maybe he did stall his wing. It's very possible that he did stall his wing, but I know after watching it, I'm like, you know what? I don't see me being in that type of situation because, number one, I would never make that kind of turn that low to the ground. Usually when I take off and I climb. That's the first thing I do is climb. I never turn because altitude is your friend. So I got my butt up in there. Yeah, Scorp. We do apologize, but
shit. I reminded you. You said you did it. You did not do it.
I thought I did. So I made sure this time. I went directly to the higher ups and said, "Look, this is what he wanted. I even took a screenshot of the email. I was like, here it is, right here. Make that." So Scorp, you should be getting your stuff pretty soon. Sorry it took forever and a day. Play the drums for a little while. You'll be all right.
I asked him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I sent it."
It's kind of funny. We went to we have this shindig we're going to tomorrow for a bunch of realtors, and it's a high dress, black and white affair, either a black suit or a white suit. Why I would never wear a white suit because the first thing I would do is get it dirty. So that can't happen.
Jeff said he was going to wear powder blue with a ruffled shirt.
Who did?
Jeff.
Yeah, right. He won't do that. So we there's a couple people that offered me suits, but we ended up going to was it Burlington Coat Factory? We went somewhere else before that.
We went Men's Warehouse.
Oh, Men's Warehouse. Yeah. Let's talk about Men's Warehouse for a second.
I still want that coat. I think you should go back and get the coat.
The coat was nice. We went in Men's Warehouse, right? I looked them up online. They had a Kenneth Cole suit for $99. And I was like, look, I'm probably going to wear this one time, maybe twice. So I don't need to spend a lot of money on a suit. They had a suit for $99. I'm like, heck yeah, let me go in there and see what's up. So I go in there and the guy's like, yeah, how can I help y'all? Blah, 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 blah. And then, I said, I just need a cheap suit. I'm not going to be wearing it much.
I will.
Blah, blah, blah. And,
I just said, give us the cheapest suit you got.
Well, what suit did you see online? I said, well, you got a Kenneth Cole one online for $99. He said, oh, man. Yeah, the cheapest suit we have. Now, granted, he said the cheapest suit they have in the store was $370. I'm like, seriously?
Which was not accurate because they have a clearance rack that had some really nice things. They were just not the right size.
He just wanted me to spend all kinds of dollars.
It's like, what part of the cheapest suit you got did you not understand, my dude?
Men's Warehouse is the only place you shop. Well, Tony, good, go for it.
Yeah, Jeff piped in and said we should have gone to Joseph A. Bank. That they actually do have inexpensive suits because he had to get his son one a couple weeks ago. Burlington had some.
Nice cloud choker.
But they didn't have his size. That's the only time I've seen Scuba try on something that was actually too big for him.
Yeah, well, while we were at Men's Warehouse, the guy said, well, let me measure you real quick. So he put the measurement string around my chest. That's the only thing he measured was my chest. He goes, yeah, man, you're going to need a 50 long. And I'm like, wait, I just tried on a 44 at work. Granted, the 44 was tight, but I'm like, all the way up to 50?
You couldn't put your arms down.
Yeah, well, I could put my arms down, but my sleeves were way back here somewhere. They were it was like, really? So I tried, I think it was a 42 or a 44. Then I ended up trying a 48. A 48 was close. And I'm like, man, that dude knows what he's talking about, because I needed a 50.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the suits we looked at, we found one 50. One. And it was regular, not long. So
but
it doesn't
was long enough.
Yeah, it's long enough. Which is what I ended up going with. It still wasn't the cheapest suit in the world. I mean, the coat was almost $200. Well, with the coat and pants, it was a little over $200 just for that. But it is what it is.
Not a coat.
It was a jacket. Yeah, there you go.
It was $201 for the jacket and the pants.
The
tie, because I bought his tie and his shirt. The tie alone was the same price as a goddamn shirt. Yeah.
Now
I asked Jeff, I said, are ties usually that expensive? Because I was not expecting to pay $40 for just a tie.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it looks nice. I guess I'll have to at least
I like it.
One picture over by the whatchamacallit.
Well, we'll see. I'll take a picture of you by the fountain. It's yet to be determined if I can fit my fat ass in my dress and not look like a busted can of biscuits.
Yeah, Will, before you came in, I don't know if you were already watching and just hadn't said anything. We did talk a little bit about Sean's accident. Well, I didn't even say Sean. I just said that paramotor accident. But
Cloud Chucker said it already. He went and watched it on Sean's channel.
Yeah. And it's like I said earlier, I'm just sitting back and watching, because honestly, there's so many people that's chiming in with their own take on what happened or what didn't happen. And, you know, it still makes you think, like, wow, it's, I'm glad that he's okay. He did go to the hospital, which was hilarious. If you watch the right video on his channel, when they come to pick him up in the ambulance, there was a train blocking the way to the ambulance. They slid him under the train to get him over to the ambulance. Under the train. Now, the train wasn't moving, thank goodness, but yeah, they slid him under the train over to the ambulance.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. What's up, Shane? So, I mean,
hi, Shane.
Basically, if you haven't seen the video, fine. Just a brief synopsis of what happened. He took off. When he was still at low altitude, he made a right-hand turn. And then he kept making a full, I'd say, not a 360. Because he turned around. He took a right, and then he came back around towards the same way that he was going when he took off. Towards the sunrise, I do believe. It could have been sunset. It's one of the two. And he ended up going through his own wake, but he also was at a really bad stall point. His wing literally, he went almost straight up and then just stalled. And that's when his wing collapsed. But it was kind of like, I think, two bad things at the same time. Number one, he was at stall speed, and he was pulling more brake probably than he should have. And number two, his wake was right there. So both of them together doesn't equal a good thing. The good thing is when he came down, his wing wasn't like fully collapsed. So it's not like he dropped full speed 50, 60 feet. He came down at a decent rate, but I don't think he broke anything. It probably gave him some bruising to his spine or something. But he seems to be in good spirits, seems to be okay. So it's a danger. I mean, I've seen people get hurt a lot worse on doing less on a bicycle, you know, so there you go. The stall was everything. Yeah. He definitely, you could see that the wing was about to stall, because the way he went almost straight up, and then the wing was like not moving forward anymore. and then you poor
I'm
brake, that's not good.
more concerned by the fact that it happened so quickly.
Well, he could have did the other route and let hands up and let the wing reinflate. But what would have happened is it would have dived down and he would have pretty much face planted right into the ground because he was so low. That's why altitude's your friend. If he was higher, he would have had time to let his brakes up and swing back out of it and smooth out. But
well, Shane, I mean, if you think about it, he filmed the whole thing because I guess he felt that he was okay enough. And that probably cut down a lot of questions he has to answer. So just go watch the video. It's all there. You might be a big YouTuber, Silent. I heard you had a whole bunch of people on there. I've heard.
Yeah.
Thanks to Silent 9 for this.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I know. I think it was Glitch
I think it's a good thing though, because when you film yourself doing something, whether you want to call it something stupid or making a mistake, that's how you guys learn.
I know that Sean didn't do it for the views. I guarantee that. He did not do that for the views.
It needs to be seen because that's how other people learn to not do that.
Right. Definitely. And Silent, back to you. Yeah, Glitching Queen, I saw her give you credit. I saw another YouTuber. I'm not sure if it was Dan.
It was the creepy Australian dude that makes direct eye contact.
Oh, that's that's B-Man. B-Man.
Yeah.
So B-Man and Glitching Queen, I saw both give you credit for that last glitch. And I've seen that thing done like 18 different ways. I literally haven't even I got on one time since the new update.
He wasn't that high. If he was that high in the air, Jamilin, he would have been able to recover. He was very, very close to the ground, which probably saved his ass, because if he was just slightly higher up, he probably
he was 60 feet off the ground, Jamilin. That's why it was dangerous. Anything below 100 feet, you're in the danger zone.
Yeah, he basically jumped off a 2-story building with a paramotor on his back.
With slight resistance coming down. I mean, the wing was doing something.
I don't know. It looked like he just basically went.
No, it definitely. If he was coming down full speed, that would have been a lot worse.
That's awesome.
A lot worse. 100 views, nice. Keep it going, Silent. You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, you can't go down. I mean, you can, but if you keep doing what you're doing, you should stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do anything under 1,000 feet. Shane. Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by doing nothing under 1,000 feet. Because I fly under 1,000 feet all the time. I rarely go over 1,000 feet, but I don't do any maneuvers. Yeah.
Well, and y'all said that was a much. That was more like not an acro wing, but like the Corvette of wings.
Yeah, it was a Class C wing. Yeah. That is a more advanced wing for sure. So Class C is made for more advanced paramotor pilots. You really got to know what you're doing when you fly one of those. Class B and A, some Bs are a little more spicy than others, but most B wings only get that rating because they may fail one out of the gigantic checklist they have, and that automatically makes it a Class B.
And Jamilin, you have my word. If I ever catch his ass up there trying to do tricks, I will sell that shit before it's even off his back.
No, I'm not. And I said that from the get-go. I told Kyle O'Gley the same thing. I'm not interested in doing tricks. I'm really not. I don't need to show out for anybody. Honestly, most people get more enjoyment just watching you fly than doing tricks, I think. I mean, now maybe other paramotor pilots are probably like, whoa, that was a cool trick. But normal people that watch you fly just are happy watching you fly. And if you do a trick, it's probably going to scare them. And they're going to think you're about to crash, which is bad.
Will Fly, the only time he has flown without me being there is when he went to Soar the Shore by himself.
Yeah. Read your last comment for pro tips. Oh, you got pro tips. But I'm getting consistent 100 views. Oh, I can go down, just hoping I don't. Yeah, yeah. Well, Silent, this is the thing, Silent, and I'm gonna be straight honest with you. YouTube, you're not gonna make any money. You
No, the comment before that.
that is the last. I just read it. YouTube takes a lot. They take 30% of what you would make, but that is the last comment. I can go down just hoping I don't.
He meant the comment before that.
And the comment before that just says, but I'm getting 100 views at once on stream, and I pray that I can keep going with the views. Yeah, that's the only two comments. So, but what I'm saying is, all right, like me with YouTube. Now, I don't get a lot of views.
Well,
I don't
Tucker is different.
Now Tucker's a whole different category. He's got over 1 million subscribers, so I think he makes money off YouTube. And that's really, you got to have a really high subscriber account to make money. Now, my son's on Twitch. He broadcasts over on Twitch, and he may have 10 or 11 people watching max, and he's already made more money in 2 weeks than I have an entire year on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And Dire Thing said your paramotor tricks are taking out sunbathers with dual battery box mods.
Now Twitch has increased
or fish, Dire Thing,
their pay, and now you get 50% of most of the stuff. 50% of subscriptions and so on and so forth. You get 50%, which is pretty good. YouTube,
I looked at all your comments, Silent, and the last one I saw that you said you were going to be a big YouTuber. Are you sure you actually hit enter, my dude?
Right? Maybe you typed something that I can't see.
Scuba, read my last comment.
Yep, got 500 views at once in a stream. Yeah, I know. I saw. I was
go
watching.
Down, just hoping I don't. The one before that was, but I'm getting consistent 100 views at once. Stream and a prayer.
We read all the views.
Yeah.
Yeah, with YouTube, it's the views that count, not the subs. And the other thing I noticed about YouTube, if you do normal YouTube videos, especially a 2-hour video, nobody's going to watch it because it's 2 hours long.
People got short attention spans. Why do you think TikTok's so popular?
Now, if you make a YouTube short,
the
YouTube shorts bring a lot of views. I don't understand what the deal is with that. I posted like the video of me face planting on my paramotor, and it had 1,500 views the first day.
Isn't Twitch owned by Microsoft?
I don't know at this point. They've switched hands so much. Now he's pointing up.
He's pointing up to the Twitch comment.
Am I going to cast games again? Those are funny. I do have a capture card. I didn't buy the newest capture card, which I've seen they got a bunch of new cool ones. I could cast games.
Amazon owns Twitch.
Yes, Amazon. You're right.
How is Twitch going to go bankrupt if Amazon owns Twitch?
If you're putting a link in there, Silent, you got a wrench, so it should work. I don't know. I don't know why it's not posting, Silent.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I would watch your boobs. What? That's what Angela said. I guess she means my
Shane
bloopers.
said I'd have to pull my boobs out to get 100 views.
Oh. There you go, Shane.
Nobody wants to see man titties, Shane.
I broadcast that one time I was playing Black Ops 4.
And you ran yourself over?
Yeah, I ran myself over with a ATV. That was pretty funny. I jumped off the ATV and I landed in front of it, and the ATV kept rolling and it ran me over and killed me, which was hilarious. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like tonight, I was getting to the point where I was saying the new update. I've only played it once. So tonight I got on there. I think I played 2 games. In those 2 games, I went and got all 4 of the gold items that you need to open the new Dark Ether. And that's it. I ran out of time. It was time to come do the stream. But yeah, that was 2 games. I had to do a second game because the first, for some reason, when I did the shooting targets one, which I'm still missing that in gold, I missed a target and then it reset. And when it resets, you got to have the purple item. It takes the purple item, so you can't do it again until you go back in the dark ether and get another purple item and bring it back out and go do that again. And I'm like, which freaking target
Depends on
did
the
I
game,
miss?
Silent, but I've never run myself over with an ATV. Just
Is
saying.
Munchkin a better gamer than you? You don't remember us using Munchkin as bait? Come on, Silent.
Again, I said it depends on what game.
You know, I still go on and play World War II zombies every once in a while. I went to go check the glitches, especially on Darkest Shore, because 2 of those, the main 2 glitches that you can do on Darkest Shore, which
Probably
one
not
is
Cherokee.
right on the shore, jumping up on that invisible square. That one, I thought they patched it, and I was like, they don't patch this. And then, but it worked fine. And then I did the other one where you can get out of the map, you know, putting on the run fast thing and getting out of the map. Did that, no problem. But the Shadow Throne has a gabillion glitches in it. I like playing that map the most out of all of them, so that's what I do.
Console. I sit at a computer 60 hours a fucking week. I don't
have my Oculus over to a Meta account. I don't know if I switched it to Meta, but I do have an Oculus, and I haven't been using it. Thank you, Jamillan. You guys are gamers. Tony, I wouldn't really consider us gamers. We usually play, well, we did play Fallout 76 forever. And
I started playing, shit, what was that game I downloaded?
Which one is better?
Not Left 4 Dead. Shit, I don't remember.
Oh, Shane. I appreciate you telling me that.
Some zombie game.
I may have to bring my laptop in my bag then. I was considering it, but I really didn't want to take up space in my bag. But if, you know,
so
I wouldn't mind having
520 plus. What's that?
The 520.
I mean, are we really a vape show now? I mean, there hasn't been anything vape related to discuss. It's all the same bullshit over and over again.
Well, yeah, I know, right? Creed, have you built the 520? Do you like it?
What is that? All I'm saying is weed shit.
The 520 is, you remember when I was showing you this? That's the 520 inside of there. See the 520?
Oh, in your burrow tank. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So, and now there's a 520 plus. So
we talk about all kinds of shit, Tom.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, that I've been put on a diet against my will, which is not that bad of a thing because I've realized that I am shaped like a fucking potato when I was trying to try on dresses. Fucking shopping for clothes is a dehumanizing experience. I absolutely fucking hate it.
Oh, speaking of which, because John Wayne was trying to get my weight, and I said, John Wayne, I'm 250. That's why I started the diet again. What, like 3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah.
And what's weird is I went.
Look, it's a donkey.
I weighed myself last night. I was 255.
257.
No, it was 255. And then
and then you lost 7 pounds when you got up this morning.
Yeah. I woke up and I was down to 248. I'm like, what?
Did you see what Silent said? I would have guessed 289. You better be talking about him, or I will go to wherever you at, fucking Alabama, and beat your ass.
Wow.
Did you see the link that Dire Thing posted? It's a burrow tank. It's got a donkey on the front.
Angela won't
Two.
come on Tuesdays, but
Oh, I
she'll
thought
jump
that
on
was
Scuba's.
okay. I
Rude.
thought that was Silent that said he was 214 pounds. Shane, I can believe you 214.
Yeah, but how tall are you, Shane? You know, that's what made me. I was like, "Daggum," because the dude didn't
Fuck off,
measure.
Silent.
He didn't measure my stomach. He measured my chest and told me I needed a 50. I'm like, "Damn, dude, how big is my chest?" That has nothing to do. I don't gain weight in my
It's not.
chest.
No, but the 48 that you tried on when you went like this, you can't move in it. It was so tight around your shoulders and your arms.
Yeah, it was. It was. And it's weird. From 48 to 50 made all the difference in the world. I was
It
able to
made a
move my
huge
arms
difference.
again.
And look, for shits and giggles, right? The 54 that he tried on was huge. Fuck off, Silent. You're not my friend anymore.
Munchkin's 185. Oh my goodness. Look, we all know
now you're talking, but
we all know that Silent
in
is a
that vicinity.
beanpole. Silent is skinny as a rail.
I can guarantee you I weigh more than Silent.
This is the thing, Silent. Enjoy that now while you're young.
I may be short, but I'm sure I could pick you up and toss you.
When you get older, Silent, your metabolism's gonna slow down, and everything you eat is gonna make you gain weight.
Mine's gone into reverse. I look at food and gain weight.
So just know that there's gonna be some point where your metabolism cuts way back, and then all of a sudden you start gaining weight. You're mentally 95 years old, right?
I am not 4'10". I'm 5'1.5". I thought I was 5'3". But apparently that's
before March 29th or you'll lose your stuff. Ooh, I don't know. Down to 166. Chop. Nice, John Wayne. If I weighed 166, I would not have any skin on my bones.
And that half an inch does count. And y'all that are making me go to Florida, promise me food and alcohol. I'm just saying.
That's Shane's job.
Y'all better deliver.
That's Shane. Will only brings like Coca-Cola.
That's stuff. All right. We need a mixer.
Oh my gosh.
Because since he's going to be flying, he's the designated driver. I'm going to get tore up from the flow up.
Yeah, I can't.
Ice cubes are water.
There would never be no drinking and flying. That's very bad decision. Not going to happen. Water is the best drink. There you go.
I drink water.
I mean, I still have water.
Be drinking
the
alcohol.
Water I was drinking earlier. I drank plenty of water. Food, yes, one night, and never said anything about drinks.
I'm not
Food,
just
yes,
talking about
one
you,
night.
Shane. I was promised by the folks in chat that you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be great. We'll give you food and alcohol. I'm just saying.
Well, Shane's like, I thought he was going to cook for us. Now he's talking about the one night, which is the Saturday night donation dinner. I know that one's coming. I thought you were cooking separate from that, just so that, like some brisket or something, because, you're supposed to be the
technically, I can go back to the other shows. See, Angela said we stock up on drinks at Walmart before we get there. You can't buy liquor at Walmart, Angela.
Powerade. I love Powerade, John Wayne. I don't drink coffee all day long, but I do drink. I can drink Powerade all day long. I drink coffee in the morning.
Can I help you?
Don't worry about the food. Trust me. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, Tony. Really, it's Munchkin that worries about it because she's gonna be bored.
What the fuck else am I gonna do?
Right. No, I do not like sparkling water. If I wanted that, I could break out my soda stream and add CO2 to my water and make it taste terrible.
Ooh,
I'm not doing
brisket. That. What do you mean, what night are we going to be there? We're getting there Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, the day that it starts. Well, Sunday we're leaving, so.
I'm going to try not to check my email, but we all know that's going to be impossible. Dolores, yes, I can hear you yelling at me
Scuba, we
already.
should all go
That's why I said I will
parachute.
try.
You mean jumping out of a plane, Silent? You mean
No.
skydiving? Thursday night brisket. That sounds perfect to me, Shane. Perfect. As soon as we can find our way over. I mean, we're only going to be what? Well, the hotel. We're 80 miles from the airport, and then the hotel's only 10 or 12 miles from the actual park. So,
what time does our flight depart on the way back?
Oh, that one's I forgot.
We're 80 miles. Where do you have us leaving?
We're leaving Norfolk, and we're
No, yeah, I know. What airport are we flying home from?
Orlando.
Are you sure?
I am positive of it, unless they switch
something.
something.
Where is the event?
The event's in Bowling Green. I'm talking about the hotel, man. The hotel's in the same city.
Yes, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what time you're trying to make me get up on fucking Sunday morning.
Let me see here. Let me see
It is an hour and a half from the airport to Bowling Green.
Okay. Sunday we leave at 8:28 a.m.
That means we have to get to the airport by 7, which means
Really,
we have
Silent?
to leave the hotel by 5:30 a.m.
Which place am I staying at? John Wayne?
No, he has not, Silent. Hi, Linda.
I can't remember the name of the hotel. It's do you remember? Guest information.
No,
this only shows
your
my
deal, dear.
I know, but I had it all. I got my confirmation number for the flight, but the hotel's another story.
No, it's not a Motel 6.
No, it's definitely not one of those. Camper rental.
Yeah, I
think it's Best Western. It's a Best Western. Yep, Best Western. 2727 U.S. Highway 17 north in Bowling Green, Florida. That would be where
that is so weird that our hotel's on Route 17 when we basically work off Route 17 in an entirely different state.
Yes, flying out of Orlando Sunday.
At the crack of fucking dawn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't have any control. I just wanted a flight that was nonstop. I didn't want to fly to New York to come back to Virginia. That's
fine with me, son. I already have a ring picked
Oh, you're
out.
at a Best Western in Mulberry. Okay, yeah, there's a Best Western right there in Bowling Green, which is freaking 10 miles away from the park. I mean, you're 20 miles. That's still not far. That's not bad. You have to get married in 2 months. Make sure it's a diamond ring. What the hell else would it be, Silent? Let me get you a piece of rock.
I don't know. I've seen some other pretty stones that are pretty fucking nifty other than diamonds.
Yeah. Sapphires
but
with
most
diamonds.
of the cool ones that I found are custom and they're very expensive. So
get a blood red diamond.
That wouldn't look good with my skin tone.
Yeah, she's kind of picky, Silent. We've already been shopping, and she pointed at rings that she likes.
Is it 2 hours early? Because every time we've gone to the airport, we've gotten there an hour early. We even made it through Atlanta, getting an hour early.
Scuba is rich, so
Scuba is not rich. I make more money than he does.
Exactly, Silent.
We are not rich.
Hey, Linda.
We are house poor.
Yeah. We own a house and we po. There you go.
No, we are going to the Virginia Peninsula Association of Realtors awards banquet tomorrow.
So Munchkin should pay for it.
Well, I mean, technically, our money is basically our money, so I
Yeah.
would be
We
paying
we
for it.
share in all the duties. I mean, it just basically comes down to whoever gets their card out first usually pays for something. We don't bicker about stuff like that. Vegas, yeah, I've never been to Vegas. I did get, where were we at that one store? I got a nice see-through crystal ball. I like the ball.
That was at
Gonna
Burlington.
have, that was at Burlington.
He was like, "I want
It's
this.
got
It's only $5."
fingerprints on there,
And
but
I'm like,
yeah,
"Go ahead and get it."
it's just a, and you can't really tell, but this thing is clear, clear. I wanted to put a LED under it and just have a light shining up from it. So,
Well, Tony, I mean, we're just trying
tell you
not
the
to
future.
do all of that, but
The future is you will never be Eminem, Silent. Sorry. But you could
let's
be
all
a
think
good sidekick. There you go. Keep your
keep your
hands.
hands off my balls. I need more beverage and cheese
I
because I
did.
got the snackies and damn it, diets are bullshit. You've got your
Diets are good. I honestly,
your stuff is turned up too loud.
well, the last time I did a hang check on my paramotor, I was on a diet, so I was around 220. I'm not gonna make. I doubt I'll make that weight before the fly-in, but I may be able to get down a little bit. It's weird when the keto kicks in. I usually drop about 20 pounds really fast. So if I can drop that, I'll get down to 230-ish, which that should be fine. You like auto tune? Why, Silent? Why would you like auto tune? Why? I enjoy people's natural voice way more than auto tune bullcrap. Hey, Kramer. You just got done learning? Kramer, no, you did not. You may just got done with school, but you never get done learning. Right? Right. Never get done learning. Kramer's got a brand new trike, and she's going to be flying that real soon. If she don't end up with a flat tire or something, or, she'll get her fly on. I think the first time I'm going to get to fly my trike again will be at Spring Wing, which happens in May. Oh, well, that's kind of really late because the weather starts warming up by April. Easy to where it's comfortable to fly. I don't want to wait too long to where it's already hot, and then you're wearing all this hot equipment trying to run across the field. Screw that. Unless I fly the trike. If it sounds good, that's all that matters. Well, Silent. Everybody's got their own personal opinions about music. That's fine. I just want to see Kramer's new video of her flying her own new trike. That would be cool. Which is going to happen real soon. I hate that the airline charges you for everything. You carry on, your personal, you have to pay for your seats. Yeah, I won't ever do that again. I'd rather pay the extra money. But Delta and United all had stops with layovers, and those layovers were like 6 hours long. And I was like, I'm not doing that, man. I don't want to sit at another airport in another city, nowhere near where we're going. I could understand if it was on the way. But to go from Virginia up to New York and sit there for 6 hours and then fly from New York all the way to Florida, screw that, man. I just didn't want to do it. It was 83. Damn, Shane. You got no excuse for not flying, dude. 83 degrees. Thoughts on Travis Scott? Don't know him. Silent. Completely honest. Travis sucks. I don't know him. 9-mile sustained winds, gust of 17. This wing just wants to fly. Yeah. Were you reverse kiting, Kramer? If it's a 9-mile-an-hour sustained wind and you're reverse kiting, it's like some of the best winds you could ever kite in, like off of a beach, something like that. You can sit there and kite all day long, and you have to barely put any input in to keep the wing up and keep it stable in front of you. If it's switchy wind, or if you have gusts that hit you at 17, yeah, that'll pick you up in the air. So you have to squat down what I do, I squat down. I get my butt near the ground. That keeps me from lifting up in the air. And it takes a lot to lift me up. It probably don't take anything. A little small gust probably pick you up in the air, throw you across the field. But I let Munchkin try that. She kited my wing in some wind that was particularly, the field that I have unfortunately has trees all the way around it, so there's a lot of mechanical rotor coming off those trees.
It's very switchy.
So the wind was decent enough to kite, but every once in a while it would get a gust. So she was kiting the wing, and then a gust came, and she was already sitting pretty much on the ground with the wing while it was flying, and the gust hit and yanked her back up into the air, or onto her feet. I won't say she went in the air.
I mean, that's what I was going for, just not quite that rapidly.
I got the tubes for the flat front tire, and I'm getting a winch installed on my truck so I can haul it to Lone Star. Flying Monday. Nice.
That's just my opinion, Silent. I'm not a fan
Bear,
of rap.
I don't know what's going on. We don't even know. Yet 9 miles an hour lifts you up. Man, 9 miles an hour that's when I did my reverse kite, my reverse takeoff, touch and goes, all that over at Messick Point. Those are the videos over on the Scuba's Hangout that's pinned at the top. Those were some of the easiest going, best flights I've ever had, just because that steady wind makes landing very simple. And I think after considering every landing I've ever had, I'm so worried about flaring too soon that I'm flaring late. I think that's what's happening. Besides the fact that I have to flare so far before the wing actually does anything.
I don't know about that, Slappy. I mean, I thought it was kind of weird that he kept playing, but at the same time, that's the venue and security's responsibility, not his.
Well, as far as what vape I'm going to travel with, Tony, I'm probably going to bring some disposables with me, because if I bring a big mod, especially one that has a tank, I'd have to drain all the juice out of it, separate the batteries, then bring another bottle of juice that has to be, under 30 mils or 60 mils?
I'm going to fly with the disposable, but this motherfucker is going to be in my purse because I can't vape a disposable all weekend.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'd rather have something, though, that we can swap out quickly. Like, instead of me bringing this big son of a gun, I'd rather bring, like...
Why, Silent?
See you, Silent. What do you call it? Not the Evdillo. The best mod that they've made in a long time. And I don't know where it is, but it's right around here somewhere. This thing, the Guar. That would be a great one to bring down there.
Tony, contrary to my attitude, I am not a confrontational person. Mainly because there is no act of violence or anything that I could say to convince someone they're stupid. If they haven't figured it out by now, then they're not going to. But no, I wouldn't have any problem taking this on a plane. You just got to follow the rules. The batteries cannot be in the mod. They have to be in battery cases in your bag. So I'm going to put the tank in a plastic bag. I'm going to put the batteries in their cases, and I'm going to toss this in my purse with everything else, and we'll be good to go.
Oh no, what a dumb long post. Oh, I'm not even going to click play on that video just because it looks terrible.
I've seen other ones like that. That's the first time I've seen the sumo wrestler. I need to get something like that for work, but I think I'm the only one that uses the Keurig.
Scuba made it sound like it's too much trouble. No, not as far as the flight goes. I just wanted a nonstop flight. I want to get on the plane and fly for an hour and 45 minutes or something like that and be in Florida. Done, over with.
Well, like, okay, for example, like when we went to Louisiana, we had a layover.
Yeah.
So when we wanted to go out and vape, we had to go outside the airport because they don't have a smoking section that doesn't make you leave the airport. And if you didn't have a disposable, you'd have to put the batteries back in your mod, put the tank back on your mod, clean all the juice because the pressure difference in the fucking plane makes them leak. So it's just a pain in the ass when you just want to go out and vape for 5 minutes. When I get where I'm going, though, I cannot use a disposable. It's not enough for me. They don't have the heat that I like. But for on the way to the airport and vaping before we go to get our rental car, and it's disposable, will work fine. Cheese is delicious, y'all, by the way. I got little tiny fresh mozzarella cheese balls, the mozzarella pearls and Italian dressing with sunflower seeds for crunchies.
So if what Shane says is true and they're going to have Starlink at the fly-in, then I should have my laptop and we'll bring Munchkin's headset, I guess, and we should be able to cast directly from the fly-in, which would be pretty cool. Especially if we do it in daylight hours. If I do it in the dark, I mean, it's like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we can bring one personal item and one carry-on. So if I bring my big purse, I can fit a lot of shit in there, and my carry-on. I mean, obviously Thursday we'll be wearing the clothes that are currently on our body.
Right.
So we need clothes for Friday, Saturday, and whatever we're going to fly home with on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I could probably fit all of our clothes in one bag, and then you can bring your small book bag.
Yes.
For the laptop.
That's what it fits in, but I still think you have to, even though it's a carry-on, you still have to they have to search all that crap.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fine. You know how they search it? They open it and go, "You got any food in here?" No. Okay, and they zip that shit back up.
Oh, you have lights? Okay, man, I can do it at night, Shane. I just mean we can't see anybody flying because it's going to be dark, obviously. We'll get video besides that, though. We'll just take, because I'll bring, like, the GoPro or my 360 camera and get some cool video from down there,
see,
too.
Baron, that's how I feel. If we're missing anything, we'll just buy it when we're there. They got stores in Florida.
Yeah, small stuff like that, yeah. We'll just buy it. That's fine. We didn't buy...
I mean, my hair is already going to be fucked because I'm not going to bother separating little tiny things of shampoo, so.
What?
This technically, it doesn't... I mean, it's not brine. What we have here is just soaking, it's olive oil and spices. This is literally nothing but mozzarella pearls. It's not in olive oil. I put them in Italian dressing. The entire pack. And yes, I'm going to eat an entire ball of mozzarella. Because why not?
I can't believe that Sean's going to try to fly this weekend. I mean, hey, more power to him. He is definitely getting back on the horse. I think it's too early. I mean, if he wants to fly...
We don't have that much stuff there.
if he takes a trike up, I'd feel a lot better about it because then he really only needs to move his arms. And that's probably going to be the way to go. He'll still get to fly. He'll get a fix in. That's fine. But, ground foot launching, I don't know about that. This early. He hasn't had
Who are you
time to
talking
heal
about?
yet. Sean, he
Oh,
said he's
Sean.
going to go fly this weekend. I'm like, dude, it's a little early.
Well, I mean, did he break his collarbone or did
No.
it just feel?
No, he didn't break his.
Well, then he might be a little bit sore, but he should be able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sore. I don't want to try to run. If anything's hard, if anything seems the hardest, it's like when your wing first comes up. That's a good pull. Once you get it up and you can actually add some power, that really helps a lot because it takes all that strain off of you. If you
I
can
make
get
a really
past,
good imitation red robin spinach artichoke dip with frozen spinach, the cheddar cheese soup, and maybe half a can of artichoke hearts. Mixed in a casserole dish, covered in Parmesan cheese, and then
well,
baked
happy
in the oven.
birthday,
It's
John
the bomb
Q.
diggity.
If your birthday, I don't know if I can
Well, happy
mail.
early birthday. Did you ever eat that bag of dicks I got you?
Still time to
I
mail
would
him
have been
some
passing
presents. Yeah. Yeah, we Olive Garden dressing, we actually we ate some Olive Garden dressing yesterday cuz we made a salad.
You know, I used to have the recipe to make that.
Yeah, Kramer, but you know what? Sean's thick-headed. He's going to do what he wants to do.
They were just sweet tarts, John Q.
Like I said though, I think if he does fly, more power to him, but
I'm sore just getting
fly
out
a
of
trike.
bed,
He's got
John
plenty
Long,
of them. Just fly a trike, man. Don't try to, let your body heal. A trike is not going to exert him in a way that would aggravate any bruises that he's got, internal, external.
Just think of it this way. If he feels healthy enough to fly, maybe he is trying to overcome the mind fuck.
Well,
if he gets out there and just flies again, then he won't have time to sit there and miss.
Oh, you mean this Sunday, Shane? Okay, yeah, well, that's way before we'll get there, but tell your daughter happy birthday.
Oh, shit.
But now getting around without my can. What? Without his can? Well, I fell 2 days ago and I'm still sore. Dom Long,
I think that was supposed to say Kane, Scuba.
Oh, Kane? Okay, gotcha.
I mean, unless he has an emotional support can, but
he might walk around with a can. You don't know. I got to walk around with a can because you never know, Great people are born in March. Or August, for that matter.
August is better.
Yeah. Hell, 90% of the people I know are born in August. Well, not 90%
Because
of
our
the
parents
people
were
I
getting
know.
busy around Christmas time.
Yeah, that's pretty much the answer to that one.
Because that's an image you wanted in your head, right?
These have actually been pretty good. These little spacemans with the screen that costs way too much money for a disposable with cat hair on it.
A GoFundMe page for what?
GoFundMe page. What, for Sean? Not that I know of. I flew the afternoon after I dislocated my shoulder, bringing my wing up in the morning, so I totally understand not being patient to wait.
Yeah, but you're a woman. We're weird. We're like, fuck it, everything hurts anyway, I'll fly.
You got to be right mentally and physically to go fly. It's kind of one of the checks you have to do. Make sure you're right in the head before you go do that. And after a crash, your head gets screwed up. I can only imagine that I would be thinking about that the whole time. So
Either that or Dad got a little something on Christmas Eve.
I don't think he's going to be doing any kind of acro whatsoever. He'll take off and go straight up.
Of course not, John. You're absolutely right.
Women don't know pain.
It's only scientifically proven that women have a higher pain threshold. But yeah, you're absolutely spot on correct. We don't know pain.
Jeez, John. Okay. Yeah, I have not gotten everything ready to even go down there. I hate the fact that we got to fly down there.
It's
and
not
we can't
like you
drive,
can start packing now.
No, I mean, even if we did drive down there, number one, we can't at this point. But if we did, we'd have to take a lot more time off so that we'd have enough time to drive down there.
We'd have to devote an entire day just to driving.
Yeah, easy. And it just would be too much. I'd love to be able to do that, but there's no way. There's no way.
Well, I don't want to, first of all.
See, Shane,
why would I spend 11 hours in the car or an hour on a plane? Let's see, which one do I want to do?
Yeah, Shane, both of our birthdays are in August. My ex-wife's in August. Hell, everybody's in August. So.
I mean, your ex-wife have the same birthday.
Yeah, which is weird. Ex-wife and Munchkin have the same birthday.
How about 3 5-layer burritos? Bean burritos are nothing.
Yeah, we'll see how he feels. Kramer, it may be exactly what he needs. I mean, he may feel like he let himself down or the guy's equipment that he was flying, and he needs to get back in the air just to get in the right state of mind again, which if that's what he's got to do, he's going to do it. So, yeah, I wish you could go to Fly for Gage, Kramer. I completely understand, though. You spent all the money. You have no money to make it. That's fine. There's other fly-ins I'd like to go to that I don't think I'm going to be able to make. We got the spring wing here coming up.
It's not Patty Tony. She'd be a Trisha.
At almost the exact same time as Bad Apples. Now, Bad Apples is obviously the bigger fly-in and it's got way cooler stuff there. But there's a lot of people flying at Bad Apples, and I'm not comfortable with 800 people in the air, while I'm up there too. That's more like a danger zone to me than a good time, in my opinion. But I'm sure that everybody looks out for other people, but
sounds good except for the roasted red peppers.
The one that we have up here, I guarantee the same people that always come every year will be here again this year, and I know all of them. So it'll be nice to see all the guys that we got to meet for the last 2 or 3 fly-ins. And they always cook really good food. Oh my God, their food is off the chain. It's good.
I've never eaten eggplant, but I want to plant some just because I think they're pretty.
You think eggplants are pretty?
Have you seen them?
I've seen them, but
I mean, when they're small, they look like little white eggs, but then they turn that deep purple. They're really pretty.
Fresh mozzarella, roasted red peppers, breaded eggplant slices, balsamic vinegar. This is why I'm fat. See,
I'd have to use the keto bread. No breading on the eggplant. And I don't like red peppers. So
it looks like a great sandwich, Slappy. I mean,
I never ate eggplant.
Hell, I'd eat it.
I never had asparagus until Patrick started cooking it, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Now we eat it all the time.
Never ate eggplant? Yeah, I can't think if I've ever had eggplant myself.
I mean, it can't possibly taste worse than beets, right? Those just taste like dirt.
beets are something serious. And it's like, I've had
I don't
beets.
like beets.
I've had beets. And they can beat the
They just
street.
go lick the ground. They don't taste good to me.
I don't like beets. But you know, I fully considered what's bigger, bad apples or moonshiners. I will say what as far as what's bigger, bad apples is obviously bigger, but
Artichoke hearts are good, and spinach.
moonshiners, for everything that I've heard from Will, because I haven't been there, so I can't really give my two. But Will loves moonshiners, and
If there's no moonshine, it's false advertising.
moonshiners is in Tennessee, so I mean it's not like real far, but it's kind of a good ways from us.
That's not the point. I said if there's no moonshine, it's false advertising.
Right? Bring some moonshine to moonshiners. I do like the field at moonshiners. You're flying nestled in between some mountains, so it would be. Bad apples is more flat ground because I know Georgia too well. That far
Brussels
south,
sprouts are the devil.
there's
I've
no
never had
mountains.
an opportunity to eat eggplant. I mean, no one's ever made it for me.
I have not, Angela. I have not met Will or Shane in person.
Mm-mm.
So this will be a first. I'm sure they'll recognize me though, because I haven't altered my picture in any way on the YouTube cast. So what you
ordered
see
off the
is
senior menu.
what you'll get.
Scuba's getting all butthurt over the AARP shit, and I'm like, you know what? Those are fucking discounts. What are we waiting for?
John Wayne says moonshiner's tricky to launch from. I could see that because of the fact that you're nestled in between some mountains. It's probably got a lot of rotor coming down off the mountains.
I'm looking for cheap coffee at
I'd
Hardee's.
still do it. Moonshiners is open enough. It's got a big enough runway, especially if you're on a trike. You literally could taxi that trike half a mile before you even take off to make sure everything is straight. Nestled, yeah, there you go. Will, it is nestled in between some mountains. It is nestled. I've been up in Gatlinburg quite a few times, and I know how many mountains are over there. That town is like just cut out in the middle of the mountains. There's every direction you look, you're looking up because there's nothing but mountains around. So, a couple seats left in the heist car. Oh man,
I need you to get new glasses. I thought you typed that you caught a seal. Okay.
I'm gonna get Moonshiners is the hardest place to foot launch from. Now, foot launch, I could see it being hard to launch from there at Moonshiners. Like I said, I've never been to Moonshiners. I couldn't tell you. As far as events go, Munchkin would much rather me go to Moonshiners than Purdon's because Purdon's is in Ohio, and for some reason she don't want me to step
out in Ohio.
She don't want me going near Ohio. So, there you go. Of course! Somebody knocked over our bottle of fighting cock that we don't even have right now.
Mm-hmm. Because people keep knocking it over.
Yeah, I'm hoping this year, Will, I'm hoping the weather turns out a lot better. Because last year, even during the whole summer, there was not a lot of flyable days. And it's like, man, my equipment's just sitting here withering away.
It's just fucking hot.
No, it was bad days, man. There just wasn't.
He is banned from Ohio. That's not how you spell banned, but yeah. There ain't nothing good.
Purdon's is the best fly-in you will ever. I know he said prudish, but I know he means Purdon's. Fly-in is the best fly-in you will. Yeah, Shane's always spoke very highly of Purdon's fly-in. What did I do? I didn't do anything, Tony. She just don't want me to go to them Ohio. Even if it's a completely far away part of the state, I don't get it. Spell check. So it turned Purdon's into prudish? Okay. I've had worse, so I can't say anything. And John Q has a opinion about Subway.
Hey, Tony, Peanut is not here, but yes, he is the spelling and grammar police. But yeah,
Thanks, Cloud Chucker. I appreciate that, bud.
that word is one of my pet peeves. That and when someone says they have something for sale, that makes me angry.
Will's like the prudish flying.
Look, you called him Willie again.
Did I call him Willie? Really?
You did. You called him Willie again.
Will
Willie.
just said the prudish flying. I guess because I tried to put it all together. I didn't mean. Did I really call him Willie? I'm gonna have to watch this back. I don't remember calling him Willie.
Can you ask me a question? Look, me and a coworker threw a resume in the trash because they actually typed that shit on the resume.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a mouthful. I did? Thanks, Linda. I don't know why I called him Willie. I
don't think I'd want to go to the prudish fly-in. That doesn't sound like much fun.
I'm taking the will and the F off and just putting the LY on the end. I just put it all together. It's Willie. Instead of Will Fly, it's just Willie. You just got to take the F out. That's it.
Why does alcohol make me snacky? I literally just ate an entire
Well, thank you,
ball
Cloud Chucker.
of mozzarella cheese balls with sunflower seeds and Italian dressing, and like a half a bag of deep fried peanuts, and I'm still hungry.
Yeah, and the peanuts we got some peanuts
you,
that they're like, eat the shell and all. And I don't know, even though those peanuts are deep fried or whatever, eating the shell of a peanut just doesn't seem right. Number two,
I mean, you can. It dissolves a lot faster than if you're just normally just eating.
I can't tell because I had peanuts in my teeth hours and hours after we ate the peanuts. I was like, yeah, I don't think I can do this.
It's the snack that keeps on.
They taste really good. They got great flavor, but I don't like the shell. What's up, Walter?
That's why I was sucking the salt off of them and then popping them open and eating the peanuts. Excuse me.
She really likes it. Until they called themselves the Ohio State. Look at all the eggplants. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Eggplants are pretty. I want to plant some in my garden.
I took
don't have.
I took my Valkyrie and broke it all down and rebuilt that earlier today, and then I put Drunken Frappe in there. Drunken Frappe, which I know the light is blowing that all out, but that's what's in here right now.
Got to put that on keto bread, Bear.
We
found some keto bread that's actually really.
And now
really
I can't
good.
remember her name. I know it starts with a S, but it's not Stacy Pinkston. Sharon Taylor, I do believe, is the one that ordered one of those new juice kits from DCF. So that should be coming in before too long, and I have to do a review of that juice live. Now, unlike everybody else that does all the reviews on that channel, I'm going to do it differently because I don't want to look at the piece of paper and go, yeah, I can taste what's in there? Pineapple. I can taste I want to vape it and then see what I taste and then look at the paper and see how far off I am, because I know I'll be far off because I don't have like the best chef's tongue in the world. I'll know if it's a fruit or a bakery or whatever, but other than that, I'll probably screw it up. So it's going to be fun to try.
I do not remember that, John Q. What?
Okay.
I'm assuming
Harry?
he's like, what's Deucey's nuts? Or is that supposed to be Bucky's nuts? Hey, y'all got Bucky's in Florida? I want to go to a Bucky's.
Yeah, they're building Bucky's here.
They got lots of beef jerky we can eat.
They don't.
Some people.
They haven't built it yet, and I really, you
No,
know,
they're still working on it.
the guys that fly that
They
are
expanded it. It's going to be bigger than they
Bucky's. He
originally said
means
it was.
Bucky's. They
See, I speak Taiwanese.
the guys that are flying here now are dealers for the 4-stroke motors, paramotors, which there's definite benefits to 4-stroke over 2-cycle, but
I'll take a throat punch over child rape any day. You know,
it may not have as much power as a like a factory R, but they're a lot quieter and they're a lot better on gas, but they're also heavier. So it's like you got to weigh your options on those and see which one you like. Now they ordered 3 of them already. And I'm like, well, yeah, you're a dealer, so you can get it at cost. Hell yeah, you're going to order it.
well, yeah, but Joe's also a fucking airline pilot, so it's not
Yeah,
like
he's
they're
got
living
money,
fucking
right?
paycheck to paycheck.
Right. Yeah, he's got money, so he's like, yeah, I'll just buy another one. Not me. I can't do that. I got a 1, and when that one breaks, I will fix that one. And if it breaks all together, then I'm done. I guess that's the way it goes. Because you can't buy used equipment. Half the people on Facebook
crash and you fuck it all up, then you're done.
Half the people that fly on or that post stuff on Facebook are freaking scammers, so you got to be careful about all that. Oh yeah, I just got this and I've only flown it 16 hours, but I want to sell it. And you can tell it's like they just created their Facebook account.
Pizza crawl.
It's like, really, dude?
Good.
You're fake. So I don't trust all that stuff. There's some that usually charge too much. But a pizza crawl. Walter is? I'm going on a pizza crawl. 5 different pizza house. Ooh.
Well, I mean, Slappy, so Wawa here used to have a prime rib sub.
Is it really doing that many commercials,
delicious.
Harry?
It was so good. And then they discontinued it for some reason.
I'm going to have to pause when y'all get commercials.
I mean, you really have to make sure that your expectations are on par from where you're ordering from, but I don't like sushi, so I would never order gas station sushi, but that prime rib sub was the bomb. I actually called Wawa. I was like, what the fuck? They're like, you can complain. Well, I'm complaining now. Send it up the ladder. Why'd you get rid of the prime rib sub? That was the best thing you had. But they also have around Thanksgiving, they've got the turkey sub that's got turkey and cranberries and stuffing and gravy all over it. That's pretty damn tasty.
I'll try to adjust that, Harry. I don't know why it's doing it every 15 minutes.
I've only gotten one ad so far.
You got one ad. Then why is Harry getting it every 15 minutes?
I don't know.
YouTube loves throwing ads in there, man. And it's like you can pick 3 different options, right? Like extreme, you can make it do like ads all the time or medium or basic.
Yeah, people that have their ads like every 30 seconds. I don't watch those.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to like turn it off. I got it turned down low.
$10 for a brisket sandwich is overpriced. That's about going great for a brisket sandwich. Yes, I've heard of Sheets.
If it's a good brisket
that you squeeze and it makes raccoon noises, and his name is Sheets. I got that from my
commercials
daughter.
Are random time and people. Oh, yeah. See, Cloud Chucker's got premium. So do I, Cloud Chucker. So I don't see the ad. Well, I wouldn't see the ads on my own channel. I wouldn't think that would be crazy.
Probably.
Like, hey, let me get ads for my own stuff, and I wouldn't even be able to see what I'm doing.
Brisket is my absolute favorite. I love brisket, so that would be. I would eat.
She loves brisket until we cooked a big, gigantic, full brisket. It was like, yeah,
that was a lot of brisket. That was like a week of eating brisket every day. You're like, what are we having for dinner? Brisket. What are we having for breakfast?
It was good though. Every bit of it was good. It was good. It wouldn't even fit in the smoker. I had to cut it into 2 sections.
Same for McDonald's. I went to Wendy's for us the other night, right? I got 2 Baconators.
Yeah.
Combos. It was $28. We could have fucking went to Red Robin and sat down on a restaurant and had somebody bring us our food for $28.
That's what I don't understand. Harry, I get it. You don't need to do premium, bud. I'm sorry for the commercials.
I don't pay for premium either, Harry.
I
am not giving them any fucking money. I don't care if they give me commercials. I won't watch them. I'll skip past it as soon as it lets me. I'm not paying for YouTube.
I watch a lot of YouTube, and I honestly,
it was a combo, but still, in what fucking universe is 2 combos $28? I remember back in my day, they were $3.25 for a combo, fucking biggie size. They've lost their goddamn minds.
It wasn't. It was only a 13-pound. I think it was 13-pound brisket, John Q. I did cut some of the fat off of it before I smoked it, but yeah, it was really good.
It's gotten to the point that Chick-fil-A, which used to be the most expensive fast food that was very rare to find because they didn't have them anywhere, is now more expensive, or is the cheapest option. Even fucking Taco Bell. And I think these fast food restaurants have forgotten who the fuck they are. It's not, yeah. No, your food ain't that good that I'm going to spend $30. There's a reason when I went to Wendy's, that's probably maybe the second time in the past year that I've gotten fast food on the way home.
Will, you're old. Yeah, walk in with $1, leave with some change. I haven't seen that. Even when they had the dollar menu, you still
I'll take it, John Q.
You still wasn't getting it. And the dollar menu is gone. You know, they used to give you a large drink for $1. You can't get that anymore. It's like, really? Why are y'all... Oh, well, inflation. My pay hasn't went up, so why the hell is everything else going up?
No, it's bullshit because they all think they're fucking premium now or something. It's like, no, you're still McDonald's. Nothing has changed.
Right.
I could understand if the restaurants are pricier, if the quality of the food's gone up. Hell, even if you're paying your employees more because, you're not here. Good night,
see you, Shane.
No one's gotten raises here. They're all still making fucking minimum wage. But you want to charge $38 or $28 for 2 combo meals? You're out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah, John Wayne, I know. I don't know about White Castle.
It has nothing to do with Biden. Fast food prices weren't much cheaper under Trump. They have continuously gotten higher and higher, kind of like a frog in a frying pan. They think we won't fucking notice. There's a reason there's no lines anymore.
They did deals.
Yeah, see, that's not here. They're not getting any.
They did deals when I was younger. We didn't have White Castle. We have Crystals, which is pretty much the same thing. And they had deals when I was younger. Crystals were 25 cents. I've never seen them for 15 cents.
Not a liberal, John Q.
15 cents would have been awesome. But when they were 25 cents, we would go and rack up at the Crystals. But yeah, 15 cents would have been awesome.
I mean, even before COVID, the prices were starting to creep up, but it wasn't anything like it is now. I mean, it was still expensive.
Walmart pays $19 an hour. Damn it, man.
I mean, Scott, we can go. We've got a Mongolian barbecue here where you can get all you can eat, and that includes the Mongolian grill and your ordinary Chinese buffet. It's $14 per person.
Hell, I could just be the greeter at Walmart. Look like an old dude.
These fast food restaurants are now more expensive than some sit-down restaurants, which is absolutely insane. But the only thing that's going to change is if people stop fucking going there. So, well, yeah, except for the fact that entire thing that only happened in certain places. The minimum wage has not changed here in Virginia. They're still paying fucking minimum wage, which is $7.50 an hour. Hell, they're advertising manager positions.
No, it's not $7.15 anymore. It's like 11 or 12.
Here? No, it's not.
Yeah, I saw it on the. Look at the sign when you go into work. It's like $11 or $12 an hour now. You got to look at the
Not,
news.
no. The Virginia minimum wage is $9.50 an hour, and it was $7.25 for a decade. So 10 years from $7.25 to go up to $9.50 for minimum wage. So the minimum wage here is $9.50 an hour.
I thought it was more than that. I'll have to look at the sign again.
Now all the $15 an hour, that's for manager. That's for managers. Yeah.
Minimum wage in Idaho is $7.25 an hour. Damn. That's nuts, man. How can you live on that? Honestly.
You can't. You can't.
Because whether you're renting or owning your own home, you got to pay for that. Then you got to pay for your car insurance. Everything you pay for is taxed. So that it's so weird.
After your income is taxed, and then when you spend the money, it's taxed again.
Right. That's what I'm saying. People don't notice that, and it's like, really? You tax me. You tax me when I get my money from my paycheck, and then when I go to pay for something, I get taxed again. What the hell? That shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't.
Well, I mean, it's not everywhere. So places like Pennsylvania don't have sales tax. But the people that we don't have sales tax here, they get reamed out the ass in other ways. So the government's going to get their fucking money one way or another.
Y'all penny pinch Scott? Yeah, I understand, man.
Yeah. I mean, they got rid of our city sticker, right? But we still have to pay the fucking fee. Next time you get your property tax bill in June, mind you, you're going to see it. There's going to be a $30 decal fee. We no longer have the requirement to display the decal. Hell, we don't even get the sticker. At least send me a fucking smiley face or something if you're going to charge me $30 a year for it.
Entry level at Walmart's $32,000 a year. Yeah, see, if he makes $23 an hour and he penny pinches, I mean, when I was in Georgia, I was making like $26 an hour. So that was good for them. But now that everything's changed, I probably would have been hurting for money then.
That's the way I see it. But I mean, here's the thing: capitalism is a thing, and how do you fight against that? You know, that's one of the things Tony and I were talking about. Is the market can only support what people are willing to pay. So the only way to really battle inflation and to what people consider corporate greed is to stop fucking buying their product. Now, obviously, that's not going to help in cases like rent because, you know, we have to have a place to live. It's not going to help for things like gasoline because we have to go to work.
Slappy.
But, you know... Kellogg's telling people they should just eat cereal for dinner. One box of cereal is almost $7. Okay, so that was dinner tonight. What are we going to do tomorrow? I mean, it's just, you know, stop buying their fucking product.
I like Slappy. It was like, it started with eggplants. Now we're on the pitchfork and torch segment.
No, capitalism is not bad, but when incomes are not keeping up with what it literally costs to live, and I'm not talking about extras, I'm not talking about internet streaming services and going and buying snacks and goodies, when your basic life necessities cannot be supported, then that's a problem. How to fix it? I don't fucking know, other than just stop buying it.
John Wayne, that's crazy. $1.60 an hour. Some of the best money I ever made was as a mason laborer.
Go that way either.
So I've done the same job, John Wayne, but I got paid good money to be a mason laborer. I had to join the stupid union, but other than that, I got paid really good money to be a mason laborer. It was hard work. If I would have been able to keep with it, I could have made, the guy that I was working for ended up pretty much dying, so that screwed everything up. But that was good money. I couldn't even spend the money fast enough. But now you're talking way back, like early 80s. So, damn, the early 80s was that long ago? Yeah, it was.
I mean, Count Chocula is cool. And FYI, Dollar General seems to always have Count Chocula, Blueberry. I don't know
Peanut.
why, but they always do. And it's not, I mean, it's, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's a little less. Okay, here's my question, right? So we'll just talk about soda, all right? We all know if you buy soda that Pepsi and Coke alternate when they're on sale. I don't think that's a coincidence. But you're telling me a regular 12 pack of soda is now $8.99, but yet you can put it on sale 3 for 12? To me, that means what you're overcharging us. If you can sell them 3 for $12, which is $4 a fucking 12 pack, why are you charging $9 for one of them? I call bullshit.
1968. Wow. Yeah, I was born that year, John Q. I mean, not John Q. I'm sorry, John Wayne. I apologize.
It's free if you shop. I mean, I buy what's on sale. If it's not on sale, then I don't buy soda. Yeah, but they can because we let them. Who the fuck's out there paying $9 for a 12 pack? Not this bitch.
I still think, as far as going out to eat, like you were saying, we could go down and sit and have a meal cheaper than we can go to McDonald's. I think it's honestly one of the cheapest place to eat now is either Sam's or Costco.
Well, fuck yeah.
You can go there and pay $1.50 and get a hot dog and a drink, or a pizza slice and a drink.
Except for the fact that whenever we go to Sam's Club or Costco, we usually spend like $300 on other bullshit we don't need.
I will say I have
before we buy the hot dog and soda.
I have been to Sam's, and the only thing I did is go to the snack bar.
Right, John?
I've only done it once, but I mean,
what honestly, else are we gonna mix our liquor with, Slappy?
I would just go there. Like if I was low on money but I was hungry and didn't want just a freaking piece of bubble gum,
used to do.
I would go to Sam's or
he would go take a nap in Sam's Club parking lot, and he'd go there for lunch and dinner and get himself either pizza or a hot dog combo.
Yeah. Now the
you
pizza
don't even
combo,
have to have a membership to go in there and eat.
Right. The combos are cheap. I mean, you're not going to get a cheaper deal just to get some hot food that you can eat
Creed,
right then.
You say that, but like in my industry, doing what I do, there is no room to move up. I don't have any way to make more money doing what I do. I mean, just the pay difference between different cities in here for what I do is drastically different. I could not go to any other state or any other city in a new company and make $50,000 a year starting out.
So Walter says 30 beers,
which is what I make after 25 fucking years doing this.
30 beers in Australia is $64.
Holy shit. Okay, I mean, what kind of beer? Because we've got beer here that you could get at $64 for 30 of them, or you could buy fucking Natural Light for $12. I mean, it just...
Yeah. There is a hierarchy of brands.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, shit, how much is that Mountain Dew Baja Blast shit is like $24 for an 18-pack.
Yeah. So they're like they're a little more than $1 a piece, if you get that. But now if you get a normal Bud Light or whatever, they're not that bad. They're right around $1 a piece.
Exactly,
If you go
Scott.
to the higher class brands, yeah, you're going to pay a lot more money for way less beer. So it just depends on what you get.
I mean, it depends. If you drink beer for the flavor, which, as far as I'm concerned, nobody fucking does, because beer doesn't really taste good. I mean, who are we fucking kidding? But yeah, that's another thing. Of its syntax is fucking bullshit. Syntax my ass, and who's fucking? The first thing Jesus did was turn fucking water into wine. Where's the syntax there? I call bullshit.
Costco and get the free samples. You know, it's weird because a lot of times those free samples are stuff I don't want to eat. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Every once in a while, but then again, I'm not standing in line between 40 other motherfuckers at Costco to get a free sample of a hot dog.
I've seen people walk up on the free samples and grab 2 or 3 of them. I'm like, seriously? You see me waiting here and you grab 3 of them?
Yeah, I'm not
now
going to
there's
stand
none
in
left?
line for a free sample.
Any
Some of
suggestions
those
on
people are out of
Burrow
their mind.
mods? I need one more. Cloud Chucker, I haven't seen anything lately, although I don't watch a lot of the reviewers' channels now just because half of them are just sellout wannabes that are begging for money or something else. So I don't watch a lot of those now. So it's hard for me to keep up to date with what's now in vaping, even though it seems like they've put it all on the back burner now and there's no real good new stuff coming out.
No, I mean there's no innovation. I think we have reached the peak of vaping innovation. Now, Scott, they did give away, they had some chocolate churros that were really good. We bought a bag of those, but
I drink beer for the flavor. Dragob's milk? Dragob's milk?
I think that's supposed to say dragon, but
Never heard of it.
the only time I like beer is if I'm eating hot wings. For some reason, the Texas peat and butter seems to go real good with an ice cold beer. Other than that,
I like
I'm
beer and
not
hot
necessarily
wings
a
or
fan of
beer and pizza. Those two just seem to go together really good. I could definitely drink beer while eating pizza. I got no problem with that.
I can't usually drink alcohol with food because alcohol is not refreshing to me. I need an actual
Really?
beverage, and I have to pee. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm.
Pizza and beer. There you go, Harry. Beer and nachos. I haven't tried beer and nachos, Scott. The Taita AIO or the Kuka one. Cloud Chucker, I'd honestly, I'd have to look both of those up. Never heard of either one of them. If it's an all-in-one, are they both 21-700s? If they are, then it's all about how well does the mod, how's it fit in your hand, how easy is it to access the menus, stuff like that. If it has menus, if it's just a straight up mech, then that's I'm spoiling the floor. I'm spoiling something. Beer and pizza and beer equals gas. I don't have that problem, Linda. There's other foods I can eat, especially if it's got a lot of onions. Like if I eat a bunch of onion rings, that may give me gas. But other than that, I don't really. There's only a certain foods that cause me to be gassy, and onions is one of them, from what I can tell, and probably beans also, which is normal for most people.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower?
Cauliflower makes me stupid gassy.
I thought it was like broccoli for you or something.
Nope, cauliflower. All right, I'm gonna switch gears. Any of y'all animal lovers? I need to know what to put in my carpet shampooer to get the smell of dog pee out of my carpets. I took up all of my rugs, my big rug, my throw rugs, my little rugs that go in front of the doors, all of those so she wouldn't pee on them, and gave her puppy pads. Not only does she pee on the puppy pad, she shits in the bathroom. She's peed in our closet. She's peed in our bedroom. She's peed in my office. Besides a bullet, how do I fucking get rid of the smell?
She likes. It's weird because the carpets that she did pee on or whatever are almost the same size as the puppy pads. So I don't know if she's getting confused. And I know Munchkin's gonna say no, your dog's being an asshole, which is probably true too.
Okay, explain her pissing in our closet or in my office or in the bedroom because the carpet in here is brown. There are no puppy pads in here.
You know, if we close those off, we won't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, except we cannot close the doors because we have cats.
Yeah, cats like busting. These cats are relentless. I don't even
What'd you
know.
say,
I don't know
CDC?
why
I'm
they're not
sorry.
in here right now because the cats demand attention. POOPH. 2 people said that. What is that? I've never heard of that.
I don't see a comment from you, CDC. What did you say, bud?
See you, Will. POOPH. Poop. Poop. Your comments keep going unnoticed.
Yeah, I don't see any comments.
So you're gonna be there, right, Tony?
I missed it.
Yeah, maybe it's not posting.
I'm sorry, Walter. She's not a puppy. She's an old ass ancient evil fucking chihuahua. And they had dogs, but she pissed in our other house too. She just doesn't give a shit.
Well,
the cats pee in the litter box.
Creed's building a 21700 mod out of wood. Very nice, Creed. You do fantastic work, so I know it's going to be awesome. Post pictures. Cat pee smells forever. Luckily, the cats actually do use their litter box. We haven't had a problem with the cats. Besides, every once in a while, they will throw up somewhere. Other than that,
I don't think she has kidney problems, Angela. She pissed all over his house before when she wasn't fucking old. She just has zero fucking discipline and is used to going wherever the hell she wants to.
Poop H is real. I believe you, Frankenmiser. We'll look it up.
Yeah, John Q. When my sister and her husband bought their first townhouse, they had to. Luckily, it was on a slab, but they had to pull up the carpet, pull up the padding, and they had to cut the drywall from about 3/4 of the way down all the way to the floor and replace it just because the cat pee had soaked up into the drywall.
There you go.
Do they have layoffs in our industry?
Frankenmiser posted a link to it. It is called Poop H.
Yes and no. In my local area, most of the attorneys and title companies don't go stupid when it gets busy and go hire a bunch of people. But most of us, the people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis, some of these people I've been working with for 20 years. So we all know the last one hired is the first one to go. So we have some people that job hop that have been to almost every title company or attorney's office in the area. If we have layoffs, it's very rare.
If y'all have one of those flat top ovens, it doesn't have to be our particular oven is Whirlpool. It could be any type of oven. I just want y'all to know, say one of your burners goes and stays on high and it doesn't, like when you turn it down on low, it still stays high. It's usually going to be the switch, which is going to look similar to this. And if you look at this one, you'll be able to tell in that bottom corner right there, it's all black because it's burnt right there. All that black that you're seeing is not a shadow. That's actually burnt. So this switch is bad. And I ordered another one. It'll be here tomorrow, actually.
Does, junkie.
But that'll fix we had one burner on our stove that just, you could put it on medium or low and it would just run high all the time. And it's like burning food. So I'm going to fix that. Little easy fix to do, you know, especially if you own your own home, you want to, you know, have your appliances working correctly. We got everything else. We got washer, dryer, all that works fine. Our AC and heat system. The hot tub, Harry, it's funny you mentioned that. I looked at it today and I was like, man, we haven't used that hot tub in a minute. And it's probably not even running right now, which is fine. I'm sure that if we decide to use it, which is going to be very soon, that I'll need to add some more chemicals to it, or I may just drain the water out and put new water. Because
well, I mean, once
been
it gets
in there.
warm out, I have no interest in sitting in a hot tub. And Creed, I've only had an electric range. I don't think
right.
I
Dom
did
Long.
Cherokee. Thank you. I don't even think we have a gas hookup.
And hey, Eddie.
And it's not worth it to me to get a gas range. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we'd have to run new pipes and that. We don't have anything that's gas in the house. So to avoid having another bill on top of what we already got, I don't want to add more.
Well, I mean, it's the only thing running off, but they do have a minimum connection fee, so it's $17 off the bat just to have gas, whether you use it or not.
Yeah.
But I don't care about that. To be fair, Creed, I've never used a gas stove, and I don't want to. To be fair, I have no.
I've used a gas stove. I love gas stoves.
I have no comparison. What you mean? You don't fucking cook, so hush.
What the hell are you talking about? I don't cook. I cook more than you do.
Smoking something outside or heating up oodles and noodles does not count as cooking.
Oodles and noodles. I do more grilling than I do cooking. Period. Yes. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I've never used a gas stove, and I don't want to start now because.
Yeah, because you would be like, I only want gas because it's so much better. Gas stove works.
Yeah,
really
I'll have
good.
to take your word for it, but yeah, I'm fine with the electric. However, when I turn it from high to medium, I'd like it to actually go from high to medium instead of just staying on high and burning the shit out of all my food, which I didn't realize that the stove had an issue until I burnt the shit out of my food. But
Creed says he cooks 90%. Wow.
Yeah, and Scott, no, Slappy. Yeah, there's lots of different recipes you can use instant ramen for. He doesn't do any of them, but there are lots of recipes that you can use instant ramen for.
Yeah, no, well, we can't have ramen right now, so we're doing keto, but I think that I can feel my body switching over because the other day at work, we had just started the diet and I got that dizzy feeling.
I'm not getting any buff.
That's usually when my body is like, you have a lack of carbs.
I haven't even gotten your connection's unstable.
I haven't.
Which is unusual.
It's working pretty good for now. But that could change.
I like them with a fried egg.
Is that party thing we have to go to tomorrow?
Wafer. Yes, it's tomorrow.
Damn.
At 5:30.
So I will have to shave and.
Tomorrow, I will. When we get up, I will be barking orders because I have sorted all of the shit that needs to be carried down to the recycle bin to get it the fuck out of my house. And I need to vacuum all the floors and get everything up so I can shampoo them on Saturday or Sunday because all I can smell is fucking pee.
So Eddie, what's this tax that I saw posted about the UK's liquid, even the non-nicotine liquid's gonna be $1 per 10 mil?
Damn, it's only 6 cents. Well, 6 cents per milligram here.
Yeah. So it's a proposed tax.
Oh. Okay.
But that's $1 if it's no nicotine. I don't know where the hell they're getting that tax from. And then if it has some nicotine, then it's $2 and it goes up to $3 per 10 mil.
Well, we've always discussed that the main driving force behind all of this is fucking money.
Well, of course.
And I've said it from the beginning. They're going all draconian. That way, when they come back and go, okay, we'll just tax the fuck out of y'all, we'll be like, okay. and where if they had started out, we would have fought hard. But yeah, so now we're like, okay, that's all you're gonna do is tax us.
Yeah,
Good night, Linda.
See you, Linda. Nina, how you doing? Is Dave and Julie finished?
Bloomberg is a fucking health Nazi, so fuck that guy.
Well, I guess Nina probably don't watch that anymore. Never mind. I'm still vaping all my disposables right now. I don't know why I just like something I can pick up and I know is going to be a
because
good
you
vape.
like haven't look when he comes to bed, he carries no less than 5 mods.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many times I've rolled over in the middle of the night to have a disposable stuck to my ass.
Okay,
you just like having all of them.
She is right about that. I do sometimes take a disposable to bed with, and then sometimes I'll just lay it on my chest and fall asleep, and if that happens, it ends up stuck to her butt.
He lays it on his chest. He has like 3 of them, plus the remote.
I only keep 1 on me, though. I don't have 3 on my chest.
Bullshit. No shit.
Nice, Linda.
They're trapped under a landslide of legacy hardware.
We died again? Damn. I swear, man, the mod heist. At least
I didn't drown anybody this time.
The mod heist, I lose a lot of money to those mod heists. So yeah, if I take a mod down to Florida when we go this fly-in, it's probably going to be the Guar. Just because it has excellent battery life. If I need to charge it, I can. That's the main thing. Anything else I bring, like if I bring this, which takes 4 18650s, I'd have to bring a gigantic charger with me. I don't want to do that. If I bring this, I'd have to charge it all the time because it's a LiPo battery.
Right, dumb one.
So I think that and bringing some 21700s with us is the way to go. I do want to keep using this Hadron, but using this would. Oh my God! It's still got batteries in it. No wonder I can't find half my batteries. Just using this straight up like it is.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw it, Cherokee, but I said something about it. I said, "Fuck Bloomberg."
Oh, he did answer.
Nazi. Yeah, he said the prime minister's wife is BFFs with Bloomberg.
Oh, great. Man.
What product has he invested over in the UK? Shit, there's one around here. I think it was Planet Fitness that had fucking pizza night, Wally. So I mean, you could go watch hot girls and eat pizza, John Q. I don't know if they've got ice cream there, but.
See, now Slappy's doing a mod heist, and I'm like, I don't even know if I want to get in on this mod. You know what? I'll get in for the little bit.
John Q, I don't think anybody is disputing the fact that
I'll go in low because I lose too much money on mod.
He takes all the mods to bed, and then he loses them. He can't find them because they're in the sheets.
I take a lot of mods to bed. I take a lot of mods to work. I like having backups. I don't want to be at a point where I'm like, oh, I don't have any mods that are charged, or I don't have anything to vape. So I will bring backups for my backups.
And backups for those backups.
Sometimes, yes. Mm-hmm. And it's not always about having backups. It's about having different flavors. They're all different flavors. I don't like have 8 of the same flavor. So that's something, right?
This one's starting. I can taste the cotton now. It says it's at 30.
John Q, I don't think it'll accept that, but good try.
Excuse me.
It looks like DeMillan got the last seat anyway, and now we're going to find out really soon that we died again in the sex pond or something.
I haven't drowned anybody.
Did I read your answer? I did not see it. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. We died again. King Cobra Scuba, it's because the government here don't get any revenue from liquid, so the bastards decided to tax e-liquid from 2026. Damn. 2026? Oh, they're going to start in 2026?
I thought they pushed the vote off until 2026.
Well, if they did, that does, at least that gives you, a couple of years to stock up on whatever you need, nicotine wise.
In reality, the tax, again, there's that fucking sin tax bullshit, but just fucking tax us and go the fuck away and leave us alone.
I mean, it's the same thing that we had here in the U.S. with the nicotine and stuff. So we bought an abundance amount of nicotine and stuff to hold us over.
Yeah, we're almost at the point where we need to buy more.
Yeah, it doesn't last forever. It's good Lord, I've been doing this 10 years. This is the bottle we have in the house. We are at right here on the bottle. We need to go check the freezer and see what we have left in the freezer. Okay. So we still have 3/4 of a bottle of that, Nick, of pure Nick. Okay. I don't mind restocking up on it just because of the way the laws are bouncing around back and forth. Because if stuff hits the fan, I'm going to be making my own juice. I'm not going to be paying these god awful taxed fees that the government decides to impose on us. I'm not doing it. It's illegal there, Walter? Yeah, you're right. You're in Australia. I know, Walter. I'm so sorry about that, man. That sucks, too.
Well, Walter doesn't vape, so why are you apologizing to him?
Well, I mean, yeah, but even if he decided to, that's like, what if they took flying away from him or whatever? It's like, really? I'm moving, damn it. That's what I know. I would.
That's part of the problem, though, is because people that don't smoke or people that smoke and don't have any plans of quitting don't give a shit about rules for vapors. The only people that care are people that vape. Other than that, it doesn't affect me, so I don't give two shits. I'm not gonna fight for it. They don't care because it doesn't affect them. Never mind the fact that it may affect somebody that they love and keep them from getting off cigarettes. It doesn't affect them, so it's probably not even on their radar.
And John's like, hey, you're sleeping. You don't need that many mods. It's
agree.
Not really about me trying to bring that many mods to bed. It's usually I have them in my pants pocket and I just dump them all out on my nightstand next to the bed. That's why I have so many mods. It's not like I'm like, I need to bring 8 mods to bed.
Yeah, they're like, you could be inhaling heavy metals, and it's like, and unicorns could fly out of my ass, but that's not happening. Because the only time you're vaping heavy metals is if you're vaping something that has been fucking burnt out. You're vaping burnt fucking cotton. Nobody does that. Nobody does that because it tastes like absolute shit. That's like saying, smoking cigarettes is deadly times 50 if you smoke it past the fucking filter. Yeah, smoking burning plastic and burning filter is going to make it more deadly. I mean, was it California that decided that fucking charring steaks and shit was bad? It's a carcinogen. Yeah, because it's fucking burnt. But I'm not just eating the burnt shit off the steak. It's ridiculous. Fuck the kids. Fuck them kids, Slappy. Not literally. I don't give a shit about anybody else's children. You're the parent. That's your job. Parent.
Cthulhu's right here, John Q. Cthulhu. Oh, I know why John Q's saying that. Because DeMillen's here and DeMillen has leaks with her Cthulhu. I don't know why. I mean, Cloud Chucker just got one with the 520 plus, and he don't have any leaks. I mean, I feel for her. I wish she could get it to work correctly, because when it's working good, it works great.
I mean, hell,
I don't
too
know
much
why
water is bad for us all. Ban that too. You know what? Don't give people like Bloomberg any ideas. Isn't he the dude that tried to ban large sodas? I mean, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All y'all, Republicans, Democrats, all just leave me alone. Let me do me, you do you. Leave me the fuck alone.
There, I might heist slightly different amount of money.
Yeah, that was always brutal, wasn't it, Scott? But damn, if you didn't get it fully inflamed, you know you did the same thing I did, is flip that motherfucker around and smoke that shit anyway.
Yeah, the stock tank that comes with the Cthulhu is...
I am abusing my popcorn lungs. Yes.
It's okay, but the 520, way better. Way better. I can't even tell you how much better it is.
The hiccuping while you were inhaling, though.
What's up, Jazzy? Painful. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Mama Nim?
Well, I never bothered nipping the tip. I just flipped that bitch around and light it up anyway.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
What?
I was just saying, how you doing, Jazzy? I shouldn't have said the comment after that.
I missed it anyway. So.
Nick Hub. I have not tried Nick Hub. Banned popcorn. You know, John Q, hey, Walter, we'd love to have you over here. We got wide open borders.
Come on, but
you know, you can, hell.
Oh, the only person I ever knew that got deported, now I don't necessarily go around asking people for the papers, was a white dude that got deported back to Poland. And he was just as shocked as everybody else was. He didn't realize that when his mama brought him here, she didn't have paperwork for him. And I don't remember how he got busted, but INS approached him and was like, hey, you got to go back to Poland. They sent his ass back to Poland, where he literally had never been since he was 3 months old, and made him stay there for a year before he could get a visa to come back.
Wow. Blackjack.
A 7-hour blackjack. Did you win, Jazzy?
That was 7 hours. 6 hours of that was him deciding whether or not he wanted to hit or stay. Oh, it's going to be interesting. We have to get plenty of sleep and do this long... This is going to be a weird event that we go to tomorrow. I'm not...
Why is it going to be weird? We're just going to be sitting at a table pointing and laughing.
Because we're not there for no awards or nothing. Yeah, we're going tomorrow to judge people. We are supporting
the people that bring us business and clapping for them as they get their major awards.
Their major award.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not bad. $168 is $168.
Hey, as long as you made profit, you know.
Good night, Walter.
See you, Walter. And see you, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, we're about to get off here, Cloud Chucker, in a minute or two.
No, it is a good sign, Slappy. That meant he quit while he was ahead.
We're bearing down. The 21st is when we'll be leaving to go down to Florida, so the 22nd would be my normal show. What's going to happen that day on the 22nd of March, I don't know. I can't promise a show, but I'll try. We'll see what happens. I don't
see a scheduled show for the dumbass. So I don't know if he's casting tonight.
Oh, yeah. Where is dumbass? He hasn't showed up in chat or anything. Hey, Silent, what you doing back? Shouldn't you be glitching something?
He missed us.
I don't know if Tony's doing a show tonight. He hasn't said anything. It says ads are going to run for the viewers in 50 seconds. What did you find out?
I was answering Gloria. I didn't
I
realize
mean,
I
he's
missed a
been
message
doing
from
his
her
show,
at
so
3
I would
o'clock this
assume.
afternoon. But I don't see anything scheduled.
Does he ever schedule it?
Yeah. You don't remember last time? Because that's what fucked us all up, because his scheduled show didn't start
Oh,
properly.
remember that guy that was supposed to share videos with me? He just now shared it to me. For Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just got the share link, so now I can download all that. All right, guys, we're gonna bump off here because we've done all we can do and we can't do no more. But we do have another show coming next week, which will be getting really close to our flying date. And maybe I'll get something in here. I don't know what yet. I still have 2 more pods I haven't opened yet, but one of them I've already tried, which is a strawberry strudel. I have not tried the candy trio yet. I did try the rainbow, whatever you call it, rainbow belt. It's okay. This is not like my favorite. It doesn't taste like Skittles or anything. It's just It's a sweet mixture of something, but it's not all that good. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe out there above all else. Say hey to all your family, make
Whatever
sure
you
you
wanna
stay
do.
in touch because we're not promised tomorrow, of course. So we will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace out, everybody. Bye.